My name is Ataru Yamamoto, 35 years old. I'm a regular salaryman that works at an IT company in the city. I have a family of 4, including my beloved wife Alyssa, my cute daughter Miki, and my son, Makoto. Today, I want to tell you a story from what started as a normal weekend outing with my family that blew up into a major incident. It all began as a regular morning.
Hey Ataru, should we go here for dinner this weekend?
What is it? Ooh, is it a barbecue restaurant?
Yep, a new barbecue restaurant opened down the corner from the school nearby.
A barbecue restaurant nearby, huh? I definitely want to check it out.
Right, there's a coupon in this flyer that we can use. It's half off the all-you-can-eat menu.
Seriously? Half off? That's a great deal!
This can be our family celebration for Makoto graduating preschool.
That place looks great too. But what about this one? It's a conveyor belt sushi restaurant that recently opened up.
We can go to the conveyor belt sushi place anytime we want, but the coupon for this barbecue restaurant expires this weekend, so it's a waste if we don't use it.
I get what you're saying, but I was just thinking I'm in the mood for sushi, you know?
Miki, Makoto, what do you guys want to eat? Barbecue! That's what I thought. You kids just get it, don't you?
They really are my wife's children, aren't they? Alright then, for this Saturday's dinner, we're going to have a barbecue feast!
Yay!
And so, that weekend...
Here it is, we're finally here.
Wow, so this is the barbecue restaurant that everyone's talking about, huh? It's got a great atmosphere.
It does, doesn't it? This brunch has been extremely popular, and I heard that on weekends and holidays a 2-hour wait is pretty normal.
I see. Didn't know it was that popular. It must be really good then. We're so lucky that such a popular restaurant is in our neighborhood now.
I know, right? I'm really wanted to go. I'm so happy we're here. Oh, let me take a photo to commemorate the occasion, at least in the outside of the restaurant. Hey, Mommy, can we go inside already? I'm hungry. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Shall we? Wow, just like they said, the line's really long.
You're right. It is really popular. At this rate, we might be waiting for about an hour and a half or so.
Well, we came here expecting to wait anyways, so let's get in line and be patient. Yeah, let's.
Hey, Alyssa, for what it's worth, that conveyor belt sushi restaurant I was telling you about before, we could go there right now without a wait. I can make a reservation from my cell phone too.
We're having barbecue today.
Yes, ma'am. My apologies.
Let's save the conveyor belt sushi place for next weekend. Next week is your payday too.
Yes, ma'am. You're right. And so, until our number was called, we decided to wait patiently as a family in line. About an hour and a half later, Yamamoto, party of 4, your table is ready!
Woohoo! It's finally our turn.
We can finally eat!
Yay!
Thank you for your patience. Your table is right this way. Alright, you guys. Today is an all-you-can-eat menu, so don't hesitate and order whatever you want.
Well then, should we go ahead and order the course to get started? Excuse me. Yes, what would you like to order?
We'd like to order the all-you-can-eat barbecue course, please.
And for how long?
The 2-hour course, please.
Sure, you can order at the touchscreen at the end of your table. Excuse me, I just want to confirm that we can use this coupon. Yeah? Thank you very much.
Is it just me, or does that waitress have a bit of an attitude?
I agree, but maybe it's because the restaurant is so busy. She might be a little stressed.
That might be true. Anyway, let's not worry about that and enjoy our dinner. However, contrary to what the waitress had told us, the touchscreen wouldn't change to the all-you-can-eat menu, no matter how long we waited.
Why isn't the menu changing yet? It's been long enough.
I wonder what's happening. Let me try asking them. Excuse me?
Yes, what is it?
We can't seem to order from the touchscreen.
We'll be bringing you the salad and the meat assortments to the start. Once that arrives, you'll be able to order from the all-you-can-eat menu.
Oh, I see. We didn't know that. We've been waiting for a while now, so would you mind checking on that for us?
Yeah, they're preparing it right now.
What is with that attitude?
Okay, we'll wait a little longer. Thank you.
However, we kept waiting and waiting and waiting. Neither the salad nor the meat assortment arrived at our table. Sheesh, come on, what's going on? Excuse me?
Yes, what is it?
We still haven't gotten our salad or the meat assortment, and it's been quite some time now. At this rate, We'll never be able to start our all-you-can-eat menu.
Yeah, well, it's right here.
What's with that tone? We've been waiting for over 30 minutes now. If anything, we should be the ones that are frustrated.
Alright, well, can you not see how incredibly busy the restaurant is right now? We're taking care of every table in order.
You listen to me!
Hey, Ataru, now the salad's here. I think it means that we can order from the all-you-can-eat menu now, so let's just calm down.
You're right.
Well then, is that all? Enjoy your meal.
That useless waitress. They really shouldn't leave customer service to some part-time brat like that. There's something wrong with this restaurant. Perhaps I was also hangry, but I was irritated from head to toe by that girl's attitude. I'm sure my wife and my kids felt the same way, but for them, they were more focused on wanting to eat the barbecue. So I decided to pipe down and wait for the meat to arrive. About an hour after we had sat down at our table, we were finally able to get our hands on some meat. But since the entire family was starving by this point, it disappeared in an instant. Should we order some additional plates now?
What meat do you two want to eat? I want a skirt steak and Kobe. Oh, and I want the cold noodles too. I want the parfait.
Parfait? You don't want any more meat, Makoto?
Nope, it takes so long it'll probably never come anyway.
Makoto, you sure are smart, aren't you? But surely the next order should be fine, especially since we've already complained earlier.
That would be ideal, but...
Little did I know that my son was right. We ordered additional food from the touchscreen, but once again, we waited and waited and waited and waited, and the food wasn't coming to our table. What the hell is going on with this restaurant? I get that they're busy, but the customer service is non-existent.
Yeah, this is pretty bad. Daddy, I'm still hungry. Me too.
I know, kids. Me too. I'm sure it'll come soon, so let's just wait a little bit longer.
Hey, Taru, look over there.
What is it?
Thank you for your patience. Here's the skirt steak for 4 and the salted beef tongue for 3.
Wow, that looks delicious. Hey, why don't we take a photo? Yeah, sure, but this is a lot. I don't know if we can finish it all. Didn't those customers just sit down way after us?
That's true. They were definitely lined up behind us.
They came in later than us, and yet their food is arriving before us. That can't be right, can it?
Seriously. It's pretty clear that they aren't serving the tables in order like she said.
If you're an adult, you have to go by the rules and go in and order, right?
That's right, Makoto. You can't become an adult that doesn't stay in order. We ended up waiting for another 30 minutes. What they finally brought to our table was...
Sorry for the wait. Here's a parfait.
Huh? What is going on here?
Is there a problem?
Why is the parfait that we requested for after the meal arriving before the meat that we ordered?
After the meal or whatever, the time's up for the all-you-can-eat course, so...
Excuse me? Are you being serious right now? Because of the delay in service, we've barely been able to eat anything!
Yeah, well, our restaurant's been extremely busy today, so at a certain point there's not much we can do about it.
Even then, isn't it standard for you to come let us know 10 minutes before the all-you-can-eat course is finishing? No matter how you look at it, the customer service is completely lacking.
The touchscreen very clearly displays the time left in your course. It's a system where all the customers should be checking the time themselves.
You've got some nerve!
Ataru, let's just leave it. This restaurant isn't worth it. Let's just give up and go somewhere else.
I'm so tired all of a sudden from being so irritated this whole time. And so we got up from our table. And with our stomachs still half empty and completely unsatisfied, we decided to go pay the bill.
Your total is, $160, please.
What?
Something the matter?
With that slow and unsatisfactory service, you're still going to take the full price of the all-you-can-eat menu?
Yes, we did give you the main parts of the course, and you sat and ate it.
It was barely any meat and salad and one parfait. That's all we had.
I don't know how many times you're gonna have to make me say this, but the restaurant's been extremely busy today, so there's nothing we can do about it. If you have some kind of complaint about it, then you can come on the weekdays when we're not so busy.
Excuse you? I've had enough of your attitude! Just as I was about to explode, I felt my wife grab my arm.
Ataru, calm down. There's no point in doing this right here with this woman and not in front of the kids.
Alright, fine. Given the waitress who had no intention of changing her attitude and the truth from my wife, I had lost all motivation to be angry anymore and was just about to give up. That's when...
Excuse me, can I say something too, please? That assortment of meat you served us was so dirty and poorly plated. I'd like to complain. I'd like to have a word too. I ordered rice to come with our meat, but it didn't arrive until half an hour after. It's truly unacceptable. I'm never coming back here ever again. Me too. What is with the attitude of this female employee here? My son simply asked where the restrooms were, and she treated him like he was a rat. This is truly the worst. I shall be filing an official complaint, and I'll be taking your name down too.
Behind me, a swarm of other customers had formed who also came to give their complaints against this terrible waitress.
Well, you see...
The waitress had changed her tune entirely, shaking under the storm of complaints being thrown her way. In the midst of that, a certain man walked into the restaurant.
You! What is this about? Would you care to explain?
That man, presumably around his 50s, was the president of this restaurant company.
Boss? Why are you here?
What do you mean, why? Our company has received multiple complaints about this location in particular.
What? No way. Why?
I was wondering how this could be possible and came down here. And well, I think the situation speaks for itself.
No, well,
This is our most important opening day, and yet you've already lost the trust of our valuable customers? Explain yourself!
I'm terribly sorry about this. We've had a lot more customers come here than predicted, and we didn't have enough resources to serve them all.
She's apologizing with her words, but her attitude was right back to arrogant and indifferent. That wasn't even an apology. If anything, it was only encouraging the customers to become even more angry. Mr. President, I'm going to be honest with you. I think there's something wrong with your company to be allowing this person to be responsible for the front of house. If this is the opening day for such a popular restaurant, you were clearly unprepared with a shortage of staff, too.
There's nothing I can say in response to that. You're absolutely right. I'd like to sincerely apologize to you all for the experiences you've had here today.
As a matter of fact, if this is the level of training you're providing your staff, then it's only a matter of time before you get complaints pouring in from your other locations. I threw all of my frustration that had been boiling inside of me right at the president. Of course, the other customers who were just as irritated chimed in, saying, "That's right! That's right!" next to me.
From now on, we'll be conducting third-party investigations into all of our restaurant locations and retraining all of our staff, starting with the utmost important customer service skills. Please, accept my sincerest apology about this situation today. And you there!
What? Yes, sir.
You'll be getting quite the punishment for what you've done here today, so you better be prepared.
What? You can't just do that. Just like the customers said, we were short-staffed, which isn't my fault. There's no way that I could handle this many customers all alone on a day like today.
Then you should have asked for help much sooner. The complaints started flying in around dinner time, which can only mean that there must have been more people during the lunch shift. It looks like some people skipped out of the dinner shift. Is that right?
Yeah.
Doesn't it say in the company manual to report to the head office immediately if there are any issues?
But how was I supposed to know that?
I'm pretty sure you went through the company training just like everyone else. And you've made clear to me that we need to be taking a good look at that as well. Anyway, you don't need to come back here anymore after today. And to all of our customers who came here today, we are very sorry for the unfortunate experience that you all had here. We'll be taking all necessary steps in order to ensure that something like this never happens again, and we hope you'll give us another chance in the future. I didn't mean any disrespect by calling this an apology, but I'd like to give you all free coupons for meals on us at this restaurant. The next time you join us, I would be very happy if you can eat whatever meal you'd like, and as much of it as you'd like. Of course, your bills today are all on us as well.
The president's humble recovery made all of us get our feet back on the ground, and we gratefully accepted. However, there was one more thing that I couldn't accept. Mr. President, thank you very much for your sincere action in regards to this matter. However, I do have one request.
Yes? How can I be of service?
This crap employee has yet to say one word of apology to any of us. I would like for her to apologize with sincerity to us for her actions today.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm very sorry about that. You, come on, apologize to all of these customers.
Yep, very sorry for what happened here today.
You call that an apology and expect us to accept that? A sincere apology! You should be getting down on your knees!
Damn it. I'm very sorry for what happened here today.
Miki, Makoto, take a good look at this. It's terrible, isn't it? She had to get this low and yet still refuses to acknowledge that she did anything wrong.
That's true.
You need to be kind to people, honest to people, and more than anything, if you ever do something wrong, you must be able to take responsibility for it and learn how to apologize sincerely. Just like Mr. President here today.
Yeah, you're right. I will.
Promise your dad that you won't turn into an adult like this. Promise?
Yes, we promise.
It seemed like she was a good, albeit bad, example for the kids. The crap employee stayed down on the ground shaking. She must have been so embarrassed that she couldn't even pick her head up from the floor. Although, to be honest, I'd be happy for her to be buried into the ground from there. Well then, we'll be leaving now.
Once again, I'm terribly sorry for your experience today. I hope you'll allow us the opportunity to make it up to you.
And so, the curtain closed on what started as a normal day and ended in what will forever be known as the barbecue incident. For what it's worth, after our story ended, it only got worse for that crap employee. Of course, she was fired from the company. The shocking part was that she wasn't just a part-time employee, she was actually the manager of that branch. The fact that a woman like that could become a manager really made me question the world. What didn't surprise me was that she was harassing her part-time employees and had also been violating multiple workplace rules. That would explain why they were so short-staffed for the dinner shift. How can I work under a manager like that? The other employees had gone to social media to complain about her, and there were multiple posts about it, so the situation became increasingly clear. The social media storm didn't end there. The complaints against that crap employee were overflowing, and the company itself is struggling to pull out of all of the fires she's caused. I heard she's trying to find another job, but her name was dragged all over, so I can't imagine she'll be able to get even a part-time position anywhere. From what I saw on social media, she's also being sued by the company for damages caused by her neglect. To be fair, if anyone saw these reviews online, they would think twice about wanting to go to a restaurant like that. For the company, those are definitely huge losses to account for. I later read an article written by a lawyer who broke down the reality of the social media fires, and for the cost of damages alone, she would probably be getting sued for thousands of dollars at a minimum. It was also written that in this case, she would probably be denied from being able to claim personal bankruptcy to dodge the fees. To put it simply, she won't be able to run away from having to pay a hefty sum. She wasn't heading towards another job, but rather, straight to hell. I can't say I feel too sorry for her. You reap what you sow. On the other hand, my family and I decided to give the restaurant another chance, and we gave barbecue night another shot. As we were enjoying our meal,
Mr. Yamamoto! It's a pleasure to see you again. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to give you the proper experience.
Mr. President, please, this is all thanks to you. The meal itself was delicious last time too, so we were all very happy to be back this time, especially with the coupons that you kindly gave us.
I'm very happy to hear that. After that incident, we reviewed all of our restaurant locations to ensure that we had proper training and leadership in place, and we're slowly starting to regain the trust of our customers. We're having a promotion right now. For every post on social media saying something good about the restaurant, you get one free ice cream. I hope your family will participate.
That was definitely a good tactic to spread a better image of the restaurant across social media, and I was relieved to see that the president of this company was a smart man. Well, that's great! It would be a shame for a good business like this to be destroyed all because of one employee.
Thank you for your kind words. I hope you enjoy the rest of your meal.
Yes, thank you. As much as I was angered by our last visit to this place, thanks to this sincere president handling it so well, it became our favorite neighborhood restaurant. Everything except for that employee was great anyway. I hope you can all avoid any crap employees who will ruin your weekends too.